ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्तिः रामकृष्णे स्थिता हि या सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। Master. The doctor was ready to bandage. Doctor has come. Sri Ramakrishna has fallen. His left arm is, I think, mostly dislocated. Doctor was ready to bandage the master's arm. A bed was spread on the floor, and the master, laughing, lay down upon it. He said, intoning the words, this is Radha's final stage. But Brinde says, who knows what is yet to be? This has reference to the longing Radha is expressing and the extreme unbearable pangs of separation is making her weep and say, oh, I may not live anymore. This is the final stage of my existence, as if final stage. And Brinde, one of the companions of Radha, was to be always with her. She says, who knows what is yet to be? Who knows what is yet to be? Because each time it happens, some reply from the Lord comes. When the limits go beyond, the call of the heart is answered by the divine. Unbearable, last struggle to reach, when it is not open, then the soul gets exhausted and says, no more possible. Then the divine grace descends. Here also, Sri Ramakrishna is telling this final. Each time we think this is final, and something intervenes, and story continues. Even these people who are addicts, alcohol and all that, they want to give up. This is the final, I will never anymore touch this again. How many times they take, oh, I will not touch anymore. But the inner drive, within a day or two, drags and pushes and sees that he gets indulged. So it is not a final ending. Each time thinks it is final ending with all courage, and Master is also assurance of the doctor. This will be all right. A few days, this is no more bandages necessary. And each time he comes, he opens and sees the movement, moves the arm and says, one more bandage, one for few more days. Like that. The devotees were sitting around the Master. He sang, Sri Ramakrishna himself sang. The gopis all were gathered about the shore of the lake, one of the songs. It is not fully given here. That song was sung. Sri Ramakrishna laughed and the devotees laughed with him. After his arm was bandaged, he said, I have not very much faith in your Calcutta physicians. When Shambhu became delirious, Dr. Sarvadhikari said, Oh, it is nothing. It is just grogginess from the medicine. And a little while later, Shambhu breathed his last. The physicians, actually, what is exactly happening, nobody knows and nobody can know. Nature has her own ways, nature has its own. We infer and live at a particular level. It is that much we know. Now, ask any doctor, what is your profession? How far it is true? He says, as much as we can, as much as we know, we do. But this is not the final, this is not the truth, present truth also. But we have no other alternative than this. So, that's why the medicine and law is always, we say, is practicing medicine, is practicing law. It cannot be generalized. Many things cannot be generalized. Each has his own nature. Small tastes difference. A cup of tea, each has his own taste. Little sugar differences makes them feel this is not good tea. A person who is accustomed to taking tea without sugar and a person taking the same tea with sugar has lot of difference. For a person who takes this tea with sugar, when tea without sugar comes, he cannot relish it at all. But other person is nicely, who doesn't take with sugar, he is nicely relishing. Same thing happens at all levels. How subtle we have one man's nature, and same thing is one man's internal nature of functioning of the body and mental system. Small things, yet a difference. A thing may be poison to a person in small degrees also. And in large degrees also it may not work at all on other. So much of sensitivity, so much of there we bring into the picture in Ayurveda a different system, Kapha, Vata, Pitta, because it is the bodily nature. Then we bring Sattva, Raja, Tama, the cosmic identity or the difference in gunas, Sattva, Raja, Tama. Then there is the unchanging self, eternally present. Then there are the external influences on that body, where it is born, how it is born. The Sherpas in the high altitudes of Kailas Manasarovar, you can see running about with huge luggage, where we cannot keep 10 steps properly. We will be gasping for breath. And how much of vast difference it makes. And physicians are actually helpless by themselves. Anywhere they find success, they thank God. Oh, it is divine grace. That's all they say. Even after surgery, major surgery like brain surgery, heart surgery, kidney transplantation, if any success is there, they cannot claim the success to themselves. They say, I have done my part. What I know, what I have learned, and what I have known to be suitable, but I can't assure. It has happened, it has happened. What happens good, take it as divine grace. What happens wrong, take it as your own karma, or it is some divine will or some purpose which we cannot understand. So here Sri Ramakrishna is telling about the physicians of Calcutta. It was evening and the worship in temple was over. A few minutes later, other arrived from Calcutta to see the master. Mahimacharan, Rakhal and M were in the room. Other, how are you? Master affectionately, look here, how my arm hurts. Smiling, you don't have to ask how I am. Others sat on the floor with the devotees. You don't have to ask how am I. That he is telling in a way that it is evident. You are able to see my hand is bandaged and how I am sitting. So you need not ask me, you can see my face and my body. It is evident. My arm is hurting me. Other sat on the floor with the devotees. Master said to him, please stroke here gently. Others sat on the end of the couch and gently stroked Sri Ramakrishna's feet. It's a greatest blessing the incarnations and enlightened souls offer to their devotees. A moment's service to the enlightened reaches all souls wherever they are in the universe, because God is manifesting. Now you see, the bodily existence is not only the body. Millions of living cells are there in this body. A morsel of food you give, the person eats, it reaches all the parts, every cell it reaches, the nourishment is reaching every cell. Like God is not independent of this universe, independent of all beings. He is fully present in all living beings in a special way as the indweller, Antaryamin, and as the one pervading it and giving existence to it. Bodily existence. Expression of God through body is life. The Chaitanya, consciousness expressing through matter, that consciousness is God, matter is the nature. So when we serve any enlightened soul, he is always feeling oneness with God, and in and through the oneness with God, he will be always feeling oneness with all beings. If you serve an enlightened soul, you are as if you are serving all the jivas at the same time. When Durvas Muni comes to Pandava's kutia, and he wants the food, and nothing was left over. A grain Krishna puts in the mouth. All are full, they are feeling. They wanted to have food. They are without taking, no, we cannot take anything more now. We will go somewhere else. They go away. So like that, occasions come where we practically see that a small service reaches God. An enlightened soul being served, your direct service to God. So this opportunity of serving God directly at physical level is offered by these avatars, incarnations, and one who after enlightenment finds constant Brahmanishtha, who is established in Brahmanhood. It is equal to worshipping God or serving God personally, serving them. So they offer, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, stroke my feet. What a blessing it is, and it is unimaginable. Anything you can get in this world by paying through tapas or anything, this opportunity to serve God directly with his own hands, with the physical form of God, is very rarest blessing in the passing times. Millions and millions of years pass. A few get that opportunity. The master conversed with Mahimacharan. Master, it will be very good if you can practice unselfish love for God. This is one constant prayer we do. Give me pure love at your feet that seeks nothing. That seeks nothing. When we take the bath in Kumbha, the 3 dips, we pray. First dip, give me the realization that I am divine. This is first. That body awareness, we don't go there to bathe the body, but to bathe the soul and make the soul rid of the body identity. As if body is washed away from the soul, the body awareness is to be removed for the spiritual awareness to come. And body is covering that I am Atman. So give me that Atma Jnana, remove my Deha Bhava, is the first dip. Second dip when we take the prayer, we offer the prayer. May I be able to see the divine in all and serve them. Give me an opportunity to love all beings and serve them with great love and concern. This is second prayer when we take the second dip. Third dip is to the Ishta Devata. Oh, Mother, you are here as Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati. Ganga is the Shashvatattva Dhara, the flow of eternity, and Saraswati is flow of knowledge, eternal wisdom. Jnana Dhara, Yamuna is Prema Dhara. These 3 dharas together. Prema, Jnana and Nirantara. So in that you are taking dip. And what are you praying? Give me. That Jnana must be awakened. Prema must be awakened. Heart must be awakened. Intellect must be awakened. Jnana, Prema. And then the eternity. My eternal relationship with God must be identified. So these three rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Ganga is my eternal relationship with God. Jamuna is the knowledge, Jnana, Dhara, that I am Lord's, I am divine, and God is divine. All that I see around is divine. Jnana, Prema, I must be able to love you without seeking anything. You are there, I am Purna, what more do I need? That. So, Sri Ramakrishna is saying, it will be very good if you can practice selfless love for God. A man who has such love says, O Lord, I do not seek salvation, fame, wealth, or cure of disease. None of these do I seek. I want only Thee. How that unselfish love means what? I don't want anything from you, but I love you. Many are the people who come to a rich man with various desires. But if someone comes to him simply out of love and not wanting any favor, then the rich man feels attracted to him. Prahlada had this unselfish love, this pure love for God without any worldly end. Prahlada, Hiranyakashipu's son, one of the demons of the earth, terrible demon, and he had a divine child, Prahlada, a born perfection of divine love, ecstatic love of God, and total finding God as his support of life and existence, and the goal and culmination. Adi Antya, the beginning and end of my existence is God. That kind of, and that intimate, deep love which seeks nothing. Mahima Charan sat silent, just absorbing. When a guru speaks, when an enlightened soul speaks, when incarnations speak, when God speaks, just that all senses and mind must be silent. Only what is uttered must be entering inside and spreading through all layers of existence. Heart, mind, intellect, body, everything must be pervaded by that, what God is telling us. That enlightenment, how that dawns and comes, you see. So, many people will be, suppose a group is sitting and somebody is talking, even Guru is talking to them. Many people will be observing reactions of the others. Many will be seeing where Guru is seeing, what Guru is seeing. They are not absorbing what Guru is telling. But reactions of others or reaction of Guru or the way in which he presents, that becomes, because of their inner vasanas, desires. that Guru is going on seeing there, that person Guru is seeing constantly, not seeing me. He is not paying attention to me. These things are how the disciples, how they are. And what Guru is telling is just heard and left, is falling on the ear and dropping away. But there are a few, though very few, they don't even know who has come, who is sitting where. Their whole attention is what is coming out of the mouth of Guru. He is seeing him or not, is he addressing him or not. He might have not seen that person at all. His attention, whole Guru's attention may be on someone. But his attention is on Guru's words. He is not seeing where Guru is intending or seeing. His attention is not towards that. His attention is what is coming out of the mouth of Guru. He goes on absorbing. With gratitude, in the end he bows down and takes leave. So this is how we have to transform our personality into such that I don't seek anything, but I want you, thee. Mahima Charan sat silent. The master turned to him. Master, now let me tell you something that will agree with your mood. Now Sri Ramakrishna said, according to your mood, we pass through many awarenesses, many way of feelings. Sometimes we are feeling love for God. Sometimes our mind doesn't go towards God at all. Whole attention is elsewhere. And sometimes I may be seeing divines in some other. Suppose a beautiful flower on a plant. I might be seeing glory of God in that. My mood has changed. All identities, everything is changing. My mood has already changed. So according to mood, I am in a particular mood, in that particular level the Guru gets down. Now he is going on seeing the flower and seeing the glory of God. Then it is easy for him to understand the qualities, Saguna Sakara aspect of God. The Guru starts presenting at that moment to get absorbed. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.